All right, so here I am in my far infrared sauna, and I decided to record this video after I've finished my sauna. I've been in here for approximately 35 minutes, and I attempted twice with the temperature up high to record with my video phone, and the temperature got too hot on the phone. The phone temperature got too hot, so my video kept shutting off. So that's it. I said, fine, I'll just wait until it's over, and then I'll share. So one of my favorite healing modalities as a holistic health practitioner and lifestyle coach is to experience the many benefits of the far infrared sauna. And this particular sauna, as I said, is made by a company called Healthmate. And there are many benefits. For me personally, I experience a sense of well-being, a sense of deep relaxation and rest, a sense of groundedness, a sense of almost kind of like freedom. And why would I say that? Because one of the other truly powerful benefits is detoxing. You're sweating your freaking guts out. All right. And when you're sweating out all the toxins of the body, there's a sense of liberation, at least for me, and a sense of lightness. And of course, it reduces inflammation. So here I am. And the other aspect of a benefit for me is when I'm in my sauna, especially when I'm by myself, which is the case these days. No more partner to have a sauna with, at least at this point in my life. I have a big opportunity to experience introspection, going within, or into a meditation, or pondering creativity, whether it's for a video, cooking video, or one of these types of videos, commentary, or my next forthcoming book or retreat or whatever. So it's a great space to experience deep creativity. But today I decided to ponder my recent discovery. And the recent discovery really kind of bummed me out. So here's the recent discovery. According to a study by the University of Massachusetts, 60% of adults cannot go 10 minutes without telling a lie. Wow. More than half of the adults in this nation, based on the University of Massachusetts, a credible research study, I trust, more than half of the people that probably we know, that cannot go 10 minutes without telling a lie. And that could be you. Maybe you just don't know it. It could be me. But I think personally the reason why it really triggered me to the point of being bummed out about it was because for the new year, for 2019, my two power words for myself that I was going to bring into my vocabulary, the forefront of my vocabulary, therefore my life, therefore I was going to put meaning to them and embody them and integrate them into my life, were authentic and vulnerable. Authenticity and vulnerability. So for me, it's extremely important to be authentic and vulnerable, of course, but we're talking about liars here and non-truth tellers. And so that's why I was triggered, because I thought, wow, this is really important to me. It's one of my major core values as a woman, as an almost 60-year-old woman, is to truly be authentic with who I am, because most of my life I wore a fucking mask. Yeah. And I didn't even know it. Most of my life I wore a mask. I wore a mask when I pretended that everything was okay when it really wasn't. Have you done that? I wore a mask when I put a bunch of makeup on my face and tried to appear to be somebody else or look different than who I truly am. Have you done that? Or have you dressed up? I wore a mask when I dressed up. And I dressed up like a fucking hooker. I wore, 6-inch stilettos. I wore 6-inch stiletto with thigh-high black leather or patent leather boots, those really shiny ones with really short, tight mini skirts. And, I was showing my not showing my breasts, but they were, I was revealing much of my chest, my false chest, because I had 2 sets of breast implants. Those breast implants were implanted into my body between my muscle and my chest cavity. That was not really who I was. Those implants were not me. They were fake. They were fake silicone bags filled with saline water. So people that didn't know me, and it was a good job, doctor did a good job. People didn't know me. They thought those were my real breasts. I was being inauthentic, And that was a mask. That wasn't who I really was. I wore a mask when I shot Botox between my forehead between my eyebrows. Botox, so I didn't want to have furrowed brow. I didn't want to look pissed off. I didn't want to look older. I didn't want to express myself. I didn't want to express my true identity, which meant a true identity for me now with no more Botox shots between my forehead and my forehead between my eyebrows is a furrowed brow. Sometimes that doesn't look very pretty. It's like a pissed off look. I was inauthentic when I plumped my lips up with lip filler. My lips didn't really look that big. That wasn't the real me. They were just plumped up to look like something else. So that was inauthentic for me physically to look that way. Even when I was freaking a bodybuilder, not a competitive bodybuilder, but I trained as a bodybuilder, and I had a ripped, strong bodybuilder's physique. That was all facade as well. I did that for my father because he was a competitive bodybuilder. I wanted daddy to love me. So I took on that physique so he would love and accept me. And then I wanted my partner to do the same. I worked out just as hard as him. I was side by side that man, working out and pumping iron like crazy, kicking ass and taking names and showing off my body in the gym because I wanted to be loved. That was the authentic truth. I didn't want to see it then. And now my body authentically is what would one consider, what I consider right now, a little overweight. I've gotten a little thicker and plumper in areas that I wasn't, like that before. And I realized, okay, well, what does that mean for you? Well, that just means authentically right now, you're feeling that you need to take on a little more food or different types of food. It's okay. Put meaning to it, Patricia. Because in putting meaning to it, you will find the authentic truth. Why are you really doing this? Let's put some meaning to it. But I have to honor that space right now and just embrace it. And trust me, if it was really something that triggered me, I would have never made a video of myself in Freezing Cold Creek with my, overweight body, what most consider overweight, where some people think I look great and healthy. Although you do look 5 pounds heavier on the camera. But in any case, that was the inauthentic me, wearing a mask all the time, So now, when I read about this, when I heard about this study, it was really kind of triggering for me. I felt sad a little bit. I thought, wow, what a bummer that as a nation, as a people, we don't even know who we are authentically. And then we have to take it one step further and then go out of our way to tell lies about ourselves or about the stories we make up about others. I thought that was kind of trippy. And then we turn around and justify our actions. We turn around and we lie to ourselves. And then we lie to ourselves by justifying our actions, by justifying our lies. Like, oh, I don't want to tell her because it'll hurt her feelings, or, she doesn't need to know. And really? Are you doing her any good? Are you doing them any good by not telling them the truth? Maybe the truth will set them free. Maybe the truth will be an opportunity for their growth. And you know what? It's really not about anybody else anyway. It's about the person that's trying to protect the other, that's lying or they may not think they're lying because we justify it. It's deflecting the truth. Well, that's a form of lying. When we're dancing around the truth, it's just a way of getting around our lies. It's about us. We don't want to experience ourselves in that position of being truthful with another and having to face our feelings about what that truthfulness means. So, it really brought a lot of stuff up for me as I was in the sauna. And I was going to come in here and meditate, and I just started pondering that study, and I thought, wow, I'm going to share this. I'm going to blow some steam off and get it out there. Whether you believe it or not, it really doesn't matter. Hi, little bird. Where'd you come from? You're so cute. Anyway, it was a little bird down there. It was really cute. So I will let you go so I can go take my cold shower. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye-bye.